Hello there everyone and welcome back to more Battlesector. We are at the other end of the Wind River Canyon, we are at the psionic signal that awaits us, and Sister Faraday is more than likely having very serious questions about what to do with the Blood Angels now. It's a bit of an awkward exchange, it's a bit of an awkward situation that we're probably going to be experiencing in the next few missions probably, assuming this is not the actual final mission, which I'm going to assume it's not since we have one more psionic signal way across from here, and no other ones have popped up. Although, without a doubt, I believe we're still going to encounter a hive tyrant of some sort in this upcoming mission. That's what it feels like, or at the very least we've been hunting down a harpy, and I don't even know if there's going to be a in-game mechanic related to that or not. But regardless, I finally got to mix up my army a little bit, in that, let's see, my upgrades I have chosen to finally get the heavy plasma incinerators, and I even decided to upgrade the uncanny senses a little bit. In all honesty, I'm not all that excited about this upgrade, besides maybe the critical hit chance, as honestly, the regular plasma incinerators probably benefit a little bit more from this, just because they have more shots to them. That's the one odd thing with the armor piercing. They're more beneficial for rapid fire weapons and not so much something big and impactful like the heavy plasma incinerator, which makes it a little bit awkward as locked behind this. But I am honestly wondering, are there ways to get like multiple stacks of range armor piercing? I know there's a handful for melee, primarily for the aggressors here, but again, that's another example of what I mean. They're a single attack. It's not all that helpful for them to benefit from that, sadly. And other upgrades I've gotten, let's see. Yes, I spent the majority on the Hellblasters, and even more so, which we're going to talk about in a moment, I have upgraded the Def Company's HP a little bit. And I think I might jump into their final honor at some point soon, depending how I like them for these upcoming missions. With the additional points, I have decided to swap out 2 of my intercessors for the Def Company, if for no other reason than to serve as like the command squad for Carleon when he decides to go on his very aggressive endeavors. Never mind the fact, I have talked slightly before about comboing to get Carleon or even Quindar, their immediate surge or 100 Fury, and that synergizes incredibly well, I want to argue, with the Def Company, since they've essentially start off with 65 momentum already, and if Carleon uses Grace of the Angels, I can give them both their 100 Fury immediately, and then they can start to snowball out of control. Once I have a good understanding how Black Rage is supposed to work, does this technically have a chance on triggering multiple times if I were to, say, engage a Gaunt squad and kill like 3 or 4 of them? Or is it only a one-time thing per attack? The amount of damage these things can do when they get going is going to be ridiculous, especially with the momentum to capitalize on that further, with just, if I'm remembering correctly, it doesn't want to show me here sadly, but I believe it's 0.4% chance per momentum. So yeah, we're looking at easily 20%-ish at the very least. We're looking at more like 28% critical hit chance roughly, pretty close to that. And if I upgrade that further, then that is going to snowball out of control, and I don't even think I need Carleon to boost their momentum up even further to get that maxed out with Faraday and Taro. But we're going to have to try it out first and see what happens.
A knot of aberrations waits for us at the leap. They want to push forward, burst from their net, but the weft that holds them back is too strong. Voices echo down corridors. I hear brothers running, shouts of battle taken to the traitors. Not yet. Inevitable, but not yet. Kroginax has watched me. He knows. He should act now. Take me from the vengeful spirit. Take me from the sands of Balfora. Take me to the Redeemer of the Lost. But he won't. The Tech Marine knows I am the lighthouse in the dark. And the sister suspects. She does not say out loud, but her emotions ring clarion clear. Witnessing the black has shaken her, has made her question, who will she confess to? Carleon's trigger finger twitches at the question. Only in death are secrets kept.
Without a doubt, a confrontation is inevitable. At least that's what they're implying. Although we did have a side plot going on about finding this force weapon like 10 episodes ago, I really want to believe that plays an important role with what happens next. But we kind of shipped it off to ball proper and it's no longer on the moon. As much as I would like it to make an appearance, it might not happen. But there's only one way to find out. Is this going to be the grim dark future that we're used to? Or is there some pseudo-happy ending at the end of this invasion? At least as happy as you can get in the grim future of the 40th millennium. Let's find out.
We are close. But this is not it. The core aberration. I just need vision.
The Harpy will be easy pickings for the beast while exposed up here.
Never mind that. Every god this side of the heaven wall knows we're here now thanks to that infernal screeching.
Defensive formation! We will be the shield that breaks them. Flood this valley with the blood of the Xenos.
Consider it done there, Carleon. What do we have exactly? Harpies, those... Or not harpies, but gargoyles. They're easy enough to deal with. And we have no clue where anything else is, alas. Okay, we got an exocrine. I wonder if it's even worth... Well, I do have land speeders. They serve a very important role with these deaf companies, in all honesty. To know if I'm going to get myself screwed over outside of random reinforcements spawning. As that's kind of a lot of reason why I chose not to get the assault marines after so long. Since it's really easy for them to just get themselves killed and not really serve their purpose. In all honesty, it's still a question what the best purpose is for the assault marines and deaf company outside just tying up the actual range dedicated type of units, like this exocrine here. But at the same time, Quindar better serves that role, let's be honest. He can tear them apart, he can tear them a new one, and he can still take all the hits from charging in so aggressively too. If I do put myself in a bad position. And now, the heavy exterminators are set, or incinerators. If only I had a better angle, that would be really nice. I'm really tempted not to even use the Deaf Company over here because again, I want to charge them up on something. It just means I'm going to have to maybe put the incinerators up front. Which makes this starting formation really awkward. Otherwise, I want Carleon close to these guys. I don't mind the Deaf Company actually jumping in, so they can stay in back to start off, but I don't really have any room to maneuver anyone. Okay, is that a little bit better? Why can't I maneuver units now? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, that's better. It just does not want to move my dreadnought. Oh, something bugged out, isn't it? I have a unit hit in here, and I can't move them there now. This is good. Just give me a moment. This is going to be annoying. Since I'm going to have to figure out which one it is that's actually hitting. Meh, I could just easily skip forward, if necessary. There, that's better. I think. So I didn't really need to skip forward anyway, but let's get them set there. Carleon and everyone are going to be in position to buff them up, since that might give them the momentum they need, and then intercessors are going to have some fun afterwards. I hope. I just don't know if I like this formation the best, but we'll see if it bites me in the ass.
Victory for the Bloodblades. Victory for Skyfall.
Now let's see Exocrine there. Without a doubt, I kind of need to start with the land speeder. It's kind of a necessary. All I have to do is survive. That sounds simple enough. Which probably means I do have to spread out if I want to minimize that splash damage. And I have 3 movement left. Okay, we got Venomthropes here. That's not terrifying so long as I stay out of their 4 movement. So Intercessors just need to maneuver once, and what's the range on these Incinerators? Optimum range 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they have to stay here, and that probably is giving them cover. Which is why I don't really like this all that much. Oh no, it's not cover. Now, without a doubt, let's overcharge. Supercharge. See how potent these things are. Although if they start missing, that's gonna suck. Damn! That is quite some firepower we're packing there.
Leave no room for doubt,
Okay,
brothers.
momentum. Boost them up. And now let's get the Death Company going crazy, shall we? I finally found a use for this combo.
Of Catherine and Celestine, of Sesti and Praxides.
There we go. Both of them are at 100 momentum already. I like the idea of using it to supercharge Quindar or Carleon, but this is a nice easy way to get them going immediately. It took a while, but we finally got there. Now,
Vigilance is eternal.
how do I best kill this Exocrine? I really want to believe that the Intercessors can do the job. Although that's not the best angle anyway. Although really, is there anything else I could shoot at? Besides the Venomthropes. I think the Venomthropes are worth shooting at.
For the Emperor.
If this doesn't give them cover, this would be perfect. Beautiful. And I don't think the battle line tactics really did anything, but if it guarantees at least 1 damage, this kills it. I just didn't know if there was a chance of it doing 0. And Quindar can go over there too, which is a nice combination. Don't think I need to overcharge, but I am so looking forward to see how much this hurts. Although we do need Carleon to buff the accuracy just to be safe.
Of course.
Their death is our only option.
Alright. Intaro, you heal, patch them up. Carleon, you do your thing. And now you will not miss a shot. Give them hell, please. Very impressive. Incredible overkill because I would have liked to see that last shot hit the Venomthrope there. But incredibly effective nonetheless. I just gotta again be mindful that if the Harpy is gonna bomb me, it's gonna bomb me pretty good.
Battle line squad ready.
And I'm a little afraid of what's waiting behind the Venomthropes. Come on, I want to turn. There. It looks like there's absolutely nothing behind there, which tells me Quindar at least should be safe to just charge in. 60 shots, 2 damage, 98%. I'm just quickly trying to do the math in my head, so that's at least 120 damage, with 1 or 2 missing. I want to say that's good odds, but battle line tactic to be safe. Just to guarantee a kill. Good, good. And now again, if I'm worried about bombing, I should spread out as much as I can. I'm assuming that's what's going to happen. Quindar's going to get a nice flank shot on them. I don't even think this actually provides cover, which is going to work out nicely for this follow-up attack. Just kill off the squad. Beautiful. Now, I don't know if the Intercessor can kill them all, but I want to see them neutered. Since hopefully Faraday might finish them off. Nope, not even need it. I don't know how to best spread myself out, though, is the only catch.
I await your orders.
And it's really easy to split up there. But let's use the land speeder to give us some reassurance over here. They have heavy cover, which I'm not fond of, but Dev Company's really good at least denying them said cover.
I am the Imperium's shield.
And we have intercessors. Honestly, I just want to soften them up for the Dev Company. That's really all I want. I'm just wondering what's the best way to go about it. To ideally deny them their cover.
With precision, brothers.
Alright. Well, that's a little bit overkill, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't expecting them to do that well.
For the Lord Emperor!
I don't even need to jump with that said.
He will not die!
So I get to save it for next turn. And even the surge too if I get a window for it. Ah, dang it. I can't even melee him. Unless I jump. Which apparently I can't jump here. Although I have 2 movement points. Let's see if I can jump now. That is just really weird. But I'd rather melee them than actually shoot them. Especially with only a 55%. Oh, the odds aren't really much better, sadly. Still killed them. Do they get their buff, though? Because that's the one thing I'm honestly curious about. Is if that would trigger for each individual death or just for killing one in general. What about you? I'm getting the impression no. Oh, never mind. There's them enraging. Oh, and it triggered 3 times. Well, that's a perfect way to answer that question, although their range accuracy is terrible, that's kind of a given. But their melee potential is absurd now. I just need to give them something to hit.
Stands with you.
The road of righteousness
Alright, everyone
is
spread
soaked
out.
in the blood of the unworthy.
I don't know how to best position myself, because this is without doubt going to be a mess in a moment.
The blood waits.
On Baal 4 I was born. And should the Emperor will
Let's
it,
see, how many mech units I have? I have 3 on the left and only 1 on the right for repairing, so Krogenax, you stay over here.
On my way.
And I never did bother to check behind me, which it looks like we're fine. But at the same time, I have no idea where to expect them to attack from.
Affirmative. We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Oh, and Quindar can back up one more.
Discipline.
Okay, so we know the Prime is there. Prime can't really do anything, though. Gargoyles are simple enough. And you were just taking point.
Kill zone set.
Overwatch.
Actually, let me just... one more, just in case the gargoyle doesn't quite get in range.
Overwatch.
Overwatch, Overwatch. You can move one more. I don't know where exactly is good. I'm really worried about the harpy bombing. If it's... because I'm assuming it's very similar to how my strafing run is. My can strafe is. And I want to minimize that damage potential. The best I can, at least. Alright, Land Speeder, you're good. That's the board end of the map. But it still looks like a spawn point of sorts. Let's see how screwed I get. Oh, there he is.
We are taking fire.
That was painful, but... Intaro, it can patch them up some. And if I'm going to assume the AI is going to naturally go after what the biggest clump is, and maybe I can play with that to an extent. By force him to engage whatever has the most health. Or, best case situation, I don't know if it cares if they're mechanical or if it has to be a squad for the AI though. But I feel like that's a great way to kind of trick the Harpy's targeting. Now, where the heck is everything else?
Your orders.
Because sadly that's cover, I can't really engage it. I can get shots on it, but it's going to be terrible shots, let's be honest.
With speed.
2 primes. Terrible accuracy, that's kind of a given. Yeah, I might as well just shoot the friggin' gargoyles.
Will outrun us.
Fall back. Provide us a little early warning. Which I don't think we have to worry about anything but advancing forward.
Ranged plasma on your request.
And let's see. What kind of damage do you do? And you'll have 2 action points, so let's keep that in mind. You're going to do easily 260 damage to this dreadnought.
Destination confirmed.
If I'm going to commit to this. Unless I have a way to kill you, which is possible. We do have plasma incinerators for this job. But don't think I'm going to jump in with the Death Company yet. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 more for optimum range, and that helps negate cover.
We can handle it.
That gave it even more cover, but that is likely because of the dreadnought. I just don't know where else I could put the dreadnought, though. Besides the obvious
Opening
spot. Now again, I want to manipulate where I get bombed. So I think I'm going to use Carleon and one of my full health intercessors, ideally. And then we'll need another squad to help ensure that. Because it's almost impossible to not come through this pathway and get hit by the Harpy. Although, we are going to get some good cliff shots at the very least.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Victory for the Black
And I want to buff up
Victory for Scott.
these guys. Only problem is they're part of that line now at the moment, which is probably why I burned this action point here, to help alleviate that.
In every shadow I find heresy.
Now, Faraday can't really do a whole lot, but that's 3 units which hopefully will tempt the Harpy Bomb. Now, Carleon, you're able to buff at 2 range, right? Yes, you can.
Sanguinius guides every strike.
Yeah, cover is still being a nuisance, alas. Not much I could do about that. But if we can hurt this thing hard, it might die to Overwatch, if I'm so lucky. And sadly, my Overwatch here is terrible.
Anti-grav ready.
Can I use my land speeder to help with this? Nope, does not even seem possible to even aim an Overwatch over there. Oh well. Let's see, you're buffed there. I don't need to use anything else yet.
I await their mistake.
I am tempted to put another squad here, but it would need to be something that could take the hit. Probably the land speeder, since I don't want to put it up there to encourage more. And sadly, the land speeder can't really contribute unless it goes here.
Yet to meet a Xenos, my axe couldn't.
And now, if I put anything else here, it's going to make things really awkward for... Yeah, it adds an element of uncertainty for where the Harpy is going to bomb. So I got to be very careful with my positioning from here on out.
I am ready to help. My duty is service.
Hellblasters, you get moving.
For the Imperium.
I don't... Yeah, there's nothing else to really engage here, looks like.
Affirmative.
Only in
And
death will my duty be completed.
I would like to get Quindar up there, but it's probably not going to happen.
For the Emperor.
My formation is going to be very scattered. Safe to say.
Overwatch set.
But at the very least, I know this Prime is a
I
melee
defy
target.
their existence.
I just need a lot of overwatches to hurt the hell out of it. Which hopefully... Oh god. That's a bad spot, isn't it? Yeah, that is 3, but the Harpy, I'm really hoping if it's prioritizing the biggest number of targets that it goes after these 4. That's what I'm really hoping. And otherwise blast them. Oh, so close. So damn close.
For the Lord Emperor!
I would love to jump in there, but not happening here. I just don't know where the hell to put these things otherwise. And you have your jump chip spent, so
My fury
I think...
will not die!
Actually, if I... I don't want to put any more here. This is just incredibly awkward.
Understood.
I just gotta hope my plan works up as I'm envisioning it. Because the actual threat isn't all that scary. It's just keeping my armies alive. So that way, I don't lose out on that valuable experience, let alone my numbers for the real fight that might be happening. Overwatch. Overwatch, Overwatch, Overwatch. Let's see, that's everything. Now what happens? Ooh, there's something I didn't notice. The poison effect. What's going on here?
I hear something.
I am really confused what just happened there. Wow, I was not expecting to actually get that shot off there.
Lurks in the shadows.
But I am happy with that outcome regardless. Was the Harpy reloading? Was the Harpy actually using one of its other command abilities that the Tyranids have? I'm not sure. Either way, we are spared a little bit of damage. And these should easily die quickly enough once I get on the... Oh, never mind, they're way too... Oh, they're conveniently flying up here. Thank you very much for making that easy. Now, massive overkill, but let's enjoy it. Ah. There, much better. Now, fly into your doom. Please. Come on, are you guys able to shoot?
Sanguinius watches us.
Sadly no, but I think we're golden. Now, let's make some space for the land speeder. In fact, where's my other land speeder? So I could buff up the vision a bit. And I think I just have you shoot those gargoyles. There's not much else. Not much other reason is there. Since I could buff their movement, but that's a little redundant, if only slightly. There, that works for me. You go give us some vision. What do we have? We already saw most of this. We just need to kill off the warriors. Which sadly is benefiting from the Dreadnought's cover, aren't they?
Plasma fire support ready.
Yep. Carleon, you got an easy solution here. Probably not going to kill them all. But I like the idea of them just not really having much of a squad left. Good night. Aw, 3 of them had to hit the same one. Boo. Worst possible outcome, especially with that prime to worry about too. I could jump in there, but can't really engage the prime like I want. And before I do any of that, how far can you go? 1, 2, 3, 4. So land speeder without a doubt is gonna die if I make it go that way. There's nothing over here until I clear off these warriors, which mean the Death Company are going in. They don't have their momentum anymore, sadly. But, in fact, are they below their... Yeah, they're below their 65 momentum as well, which is odd. And let's see, you're not going to get retaliated, so you're free to just whack at them. They sadly did not kill any of them. But that primes them up nicely for the other squad. And with 15 extra points of damage, this is gonna hurt. Now, I don't honestly know if this can beeline straight towards me or not. Okay, 4 stacks for them. Do I have an easy way to find that out? Not with 2 points of movement, sadly. Let's see, I know what the incinerators are going after, or the hellblasters. Can they get good shots? It's a shot, that's all I can really tell you. And I don't really want to supercharge to 60%, but it's way too tempting to pass up too. Oh, no damage at all, perfect. Beautiful.
Battle line squad ready.
That alone makes those points I just spent worth it. Now let's wreck the gaunts, and then back the hell up, so the Harpy does not decide to bomb these guys. Ideally. Can we do that one more time? At least kill the melee gaunts, the Hormagaunts here. Yes, we can. And one more over here just for safety's sake. Carlon has his jump pack, which doesn't really do much here. As I don't think I want him to burn any of his other abilities anyway. Oh, I didn't want a jump pack, I just want to burn his action point. Now, Intaro, where are you at? Limping right now is the answer. I have to make sure you do not get bombed at all. If there's a way I can actually manipulate that. Now that begs the question, what is my bait? Quindar, the Landspeeder, and this one Intercessor squad I guess is going to be my best possible bait.
Landspeeder crew awaiting orders.
I don't know if it's going to work the way I want it to, but... especially when there's 3 units here to bomb too.
I am the sword of Sanguinius.
I'm gonna have to risk a 4 stack, it looks like.
Tech Marine standing by.
At least to make sure the front squads don't get eviscerated.
As you say.
Although, did Krojanax really need to go there? Probably not.
Trust in your armor to turn their blades.
I'm just trying to imagine how to make this work the best.
The road of righteousness is soaked in the blood of the unworthy.
And I can't really think of a good answer. This is just really awkward if it's gonna bomb me again. Yeah, that's not going to help me much. And I learned increasing their giving them temporary hit points doesn't seem like it does crap. Which is really unfortunate, but it would have been a good way to help mitigate the Harpy's bombing.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Well, best I could do is just manage it the best I can. Hopefully nothing dies. And I don't want to go there in case I get bombed improperly. So who else? You stand there and take the hits. Probably the best I could do. And we move you to minimize. So make sure the Harpy shoots at these 4. I'm really hoping this is a good choice. I would have liked a Dreadnought or some other kind of vehicle unit to avoid the poison, though.
Overwatch.
And actually, you just take the long way around over here. Just provide covering fire from the ridge, and hopefully you don't walk into a trap.
My duty remains.
Alright, you can shoot. Not very well, but you can shoot. Alright, let's see how bad this is. I'm really worried for this outcome. No bombing yet. Which doesn't mean much. It just means a short reprieve to give me time to patch everything up. In our exocrine, we at least see that, but it also means it can shoot me if I could see it. Alright, probably didn't need to overwatch that far, but they are Hormagaunts. No, I am mixing them up again. Those are Termagaunts.
You will need more than that.
Still could take those hits really well. Yes, walk into the trap. They're not effective shots, but at least I'm getting value out of my flank, or at least my rear guard, at least. Now, how do we best advance? How do we best murder them? Because I want the land spear to advance forward. Buff 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 7 there. I'm going to be burnt all its action points, but it's probably worth it for the additional vision. If I'm going to go super aggressive with the Death Company. I can't use it yet, never mind. That was completely unnecessary.
Got it.
And nice. Wow. Last I checked, there wasn't this many gaunts here, right? Where the hell did they come from?
The defense at Angelicum stands.
Well, I got an easy solution to help deal with this crowd control, right? So that's one down. Carleon can fairly easily wreck another one. Or at least half of one. Actually, he doesn't need to buff up his attack. He could completely wreck one. These sadly are already crippled. Which makes me want to shoot them. And then the land speeder takes the hit there.
On the move.
So shoot these three, kill them.
Anti-swarm firing solution.
Good. Take the overwatch shot and give me that intel I need. Yeah, lots of gaunts. Overwatch did not trigger. Which scares me a little bit. There's the overwatch I was wondering.
Taking fire.
I'd rather the land speeder take it.
Lord Emperor.
Now, I want to build up these guys' stacks as well if they're going to be charged into like 5 gaunt squads. How do we best do that? Sad truth of the matter is we probably can't.
Destination confirmed.
As my intercessors are nowhere nearby, and these Hellblasters will just immediately kill anything they hit. They have touches of death. Unless I have them engage these gaunt squads, which I don't think I want to separate them. Ooh, I'm loving that line of fire though. Do it, please. Still gotta be mindful of the dang harpy. And I still have one more point of movement to spread out the damage some. Because I ideally do not want these ones to get shot at. It's more valuable to shoot them than shoot these guys. I'm gonna chance it. Oh, I could have advanced forward one, couldn't I still? Nope, I couldn't. Well, we know what Intaro's gonna do, but he needs to heal himself. This is like the perfect job for him. He only has 5 shots to do it now. But 80% chance says he gets it. Now, gotta be mindful again of the where I'm gonna get bombed. And Carleon is easily gonna squish all these gaunts with his hammer. it's going to be beautiful. It's going to take 2 attacks, but there goes what? 35, maybe 40 points of their army. If this was a balanced army or balanced game. It clearly isn't, because my army, my Blood Angels are a little bit too overpowered right now. Clearly. Now, Quindar, you can charge in there.
Duty be completed.
It's not really needed, but I can't really engage them any other way.
Affirmative.
And I'm gonna have a terrible shot here. At least I can kill them. That's the only thing I got going for me. One more point of movement for somewhere.
Plasma fire support ready.
And I really want to start having the Hellblasters make their way down. Which again brings the conundrum of how I'm going to spread out the damage. Because I don't know when that Harpy is going to strike again. And I can't actually reach something, and I was really hoping I could. And let's see. Am I able to see when the black... No, I wanted to see if that the Black Rage would actually trigger on pistol kills or not. That's what I was really curious about. Alright, let's just swipe and kill like 5 of them right now. Sadly, I can't kill the entire squad, as we just literally one-shot every single one of them. And they are now completely crazy. No kill there, alas. I really want to give him some support fire. Don't know how exactly I'm going to pull it off, outside of relying on the Hellblasters of all things to kill the Gaunts. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit dangerous for them.
Not even death will
And the
stop
Dreadnought's not going to be able to support. I'm just wondering how many spaces can it go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe? I want to believe they can't go diagonal there, since based on what we've seen before, but you can melee. That's the one I want the Overwatch for.
times.
Because yeah, these are pretty much all dead, but...
Sanguinius watches.
And they are Hormagaunts, so they're going to melee Carleon. But Carleon's going to mark him at least. And Quickening doesn't really do anything here besides get up closer. Which I kind of want,
Fury quickens.
in all honesty, with Quindar. And that is a 3-target hit, including one on the Death Company if the Harpy chooses to. That's probably the best angle I can... That's probably the best I can do.
Forever watching.
But these Termagants are likely going to take the shot on me, or going to burn Overwatch, sadly.
My faith is strong.
Now, I don't know when this Harpy is going to engage again.
For the Emperor,
Only thing I'm uncertain about,
we are the sons of Sanguinius.
and that's a 3-target hit, so I'd rather...
Affirmative.
Because if I do any movement like this, I believe that's 3 possible hits on me. No matter how I position them.
For the Emperor.
And I'm still uncertain if the Harpy is going to show itself or not.
Affirmative.
But I'm doing well enough as is. I'm not really in a rush. I just gotta manage
In
these
every
hordes.
shadow I find heresy.
Actually,
You're broken and you're outworn, and
I can
will repair them
I can move Faraday a little bit more to help. Because that's a 3-target hit too, but arguably on a group that I'm okay with, unless Antaro dies immediately, which could happen. Because I think one of my squads took out like 70 points of damage, then another 50-ish on with the poison. Either way, let's see what happens. Where's the harpy?
Waits for us.
Still, nope. There's a Turvagon. Now it will be easy enough to kill with the exterminators. But still a question of where's this dang harpy that bombed me earlier. I'm more worried about if that exocrine is going to do an AoE shot on me, since I think it can actually shoot my marines on the ridge. Killed one, that's not much, but without swarm tactics, they didn't really do any damage to you. Can you retaliate or nah? Now they're going to attempt to fall back and burn my Overwatch, aren't they? Oh no, they shot. Nope, this is going to hurt. The squad is somewhat alive, but there goes my overpowered army. Down to 2 battle brothers, alas. And let's at least kill them off and charge up the other Death Company while they run the hell away, so they can build up some experience for later on. Now, is that going to enrage you? Yes, it does. Good. Only a single stack, though, but beggars can't be choosers, alas. Oh, and I can move diagonal here. I think this is like a ridiculous notion for the Death Company of all people to run back.
Do not falter.
But live so they can fight again. Sounds like a simple enough strategy. Now, I don't know where to put you, but you can jump pretty quick. And sadly, I did burn my quickening, and alas, I can't use it on the exocrine. Actually, let me check, use the land speeder. The land speeder is good for this. Okay, we got Venom Soaps up there, so it's looking like we're relatively safe. We just got this bunch on the right, which outside the exocrine is not terrifying yet. Okay, 3 down. The Dreadnought cannot bomb. Not that I don't think I want to bomb yet. You can go over here and engage them. Carlon could hopefully can very easily kill them off. Ooh, I got some nice shots on them anyway. Everyone's favorite number, but I don't think I could get any better shot over there. Let's just take the shot on them, although that was optimum range. See if we can get Carlon to not be stuck with these guys any longer. Let's see, 78, 86, perfect. Clean them up. And here I was kind of conceding the fact that these squads here would not be able to contribute very much for the rest of this campaign. Thankfully, I was proven wrong, although the positioning is not very good right now. I want to finish them off. Good enough. Do it. Back up. Overwatch, get that ready. And Carlon, I think you hang on the ridge there, in preparation for jumping to Turvagon. Ooh, there's a very tempting target, but it does require a land speeder to give you that safe intel, which hopefully we'll be able to get for next turn. What the hell do I shoot, though? I really only have one choice. Not a very good choice, but it's an option.
Plasma fire support ready.
Now I gotta again be mindful of my positioning, and actually range, optimum range is important here. 3, 4, 5, that's optimum range.
I await your orders.
And sadly the Dreadnought can't really cover for you. Unless you go here. take your subpar shot and see how much damage you can do. I don't think supercharging is an option, is it?
Ranged plasma
Unless,
on your request.
yeah, because I'm likely to lose one of these Hell Blasters if I overcharge. Let's not do it.
How well that armor protects you.
Indeed. Beautiful. That we can kill it,
With the
but
day's
beautiful shot
darkness,
regardless.
we prevail through control.
Can Verity get a couple rounds on it?
In Catherine's
Sadly, she
footsteps.
doesn't quite have the damage to really hurt it. She could pull it off.
Purge
Very unlikely though, because it's still 80 health. Nah, not really. Even if it did work that well, she wouldn't have got it. At most, she probably could do maybe 60 points of damage. So it was going to survive regardless. And I may have just condemned these Hell Blasters to death too. What else can we move? Not really anything else. Let's just start getting our squads down. Nothing needs to be repaired, so... I'm really... What's the range of the armor? Because I'm still paranoid of that harpy bombing us again, dang it. Although it could be a command point thing. They can't charge up because they didn't do enough damage or have enough of their units killed for that bombing. I still want to be cautious because I don't understand it. And I don't like this angle either. I'm asking for these ones to get bombed. Def Company, you advance forward. You're not going to be very good against the Exocrine, but few things are very effective against the Exocrine, let's be honest. And Quindar, 1, 2, 3, 4. He can melee it next turn if I go here. It's worth trying. And it provides a little bit of cover too. Now I do need more units somehow over there in preparation.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
I guess I'm gonna have to take the bullet there. I thought maybe I could manipulate where the harpy went, but I don't know when it's gonna strike again after that delay, but I'm really tempted to engage you. I just don't know what to do with Carleon. Because if I go up here, they probably could shoot me, and that would suck.
I await their mistake.
Dreadnought, you can move, you can shoot. Sadly, we can't kill that thing. It would have been really nice.
Opening fire.
But it's at least primed for death next turn. Whether it regenerates its health or not. I kind of forgot about the Femthropes, but I was relatively safe it couldn't reach me anyway. Which is probably why I forgot about them, since they weren't really a threat yet. Okay, we're getting flanked, but we do have troops here for that. We have further use of our rear guard. Nope, spore bombs. This is a different ability. And I don't know what exactly that does yet. I know these are the command abilities for Tyranid. I just have not seen them in action to really know how they work. Sadly, not much I could do about them besides try and keep that one Def Company alive. Which is counterintuitive to how they want to fight. But live so you can fight some more. All we need to do. Your swarm tactics don't mean much, although I would have liked to kill some more of those gaunts. And hopefully I could just avoid them. Well, actually I could shoot them too. Another Turvagon. They're really bringing in all the Tyranids for this battle. But we're still waiting for the main threat. We're still waiting for the big one. Where is it hiding? Oh, I guess... Ooh, I was worried Carleon would be busy there. But with a little bit of support or vision, Carleon could ignore them. And there, that primed itself for possible death. I just don't know if Carleon could two-shot that thing. Landspeeder, I know what you're doing. Wow, really? Thank you, cover. But what do I do now? Because I want to get the most vision possible for Carleon, but he looks relatively safe barring Gene Stealers and another Exocrine. And I know you're gonna die. Oh my god, it's really damn close to dying right now just to this thing. So I'm gonna chance that and set it up for Sister Faraday to clean up. I really want to jump in there. 50% damage. It will take all of his actions, alas. But it is so tempting. And he marks the gargoyles as well, which could be really good here. I hope I don't regret this decision. We have warriors there. And what do they have? Devours, so that's going to hurt a lot. And you cannot retaliate, and you take a whopping potential 200 points of damage. It is probably going to survive though, which is what's going to suck most. Now, is there a way I can hit that thing? Oh my god, Sister Verity, kill it, please. Right? I'm seeing a 100% chance. How can you not hit that thing? Good, easy kill there. We got Quintar able to engage the other Exocrine, which is what I want to do. You do not have the melee. Oh god, let's not forget about them. And Phantom Ropes are not going to be a problem because I'm just going to simply fly by them. Simply put, I'm just really wondering if I can engage these without cover. Because sadly, and Taro's going to get engaged by those Phantom Ropes if he stays there. So I do not... 234. He does have 5 movement. He can back up to safety here with the surge. I should be okay. Can I do enough damage to kill him though with 2 shots or 2 sets of shots? The critical hits is definitely making it look like it. So do it one more time, please. Now, I want to believe I'm safe from the Harpy for a little bit.
We're the sons of Sanguinius.
Okay, Intercessors, you get ready to protect against the Phantom Ropes. As everything else is going to charge in on this squad to give Carleon a little bit of backup next turn. I really want to use the Hell Blasters on that Exocrine too, but if it can hit that... Well, really, if anyone can hit...
Soaked in the blood of the unworthy.
In all honesty, if anyone can hit that Exocrine back for Carleon, that's what I want. And that's 4 range movement. Clean up, kill him, and free our Dreadnought, who also has grenades if I really need them. Cover. Annoying cover. But that's even better. Kill him, please. I didn't need battle line tactics, but... might as well make sure. The Dreadnought could kill that with a grenade of all things. Is that really the best choice? Because I could just grenade these guys. That seems much more efficient, if I'm honest.
Frag bombardment commencing.
And I don't know if I have to worry about these spore bombs or not. How exactly it works? Just being proximity might trigger the damage?
Plasma fire support.
Because if I go here, a Dreadnought cannot go. The Dreadnought should be able to take one bomb hit, right? If it does activate. Okay, it did not activate. Which scares me even more, if I'm honest.
Destination confirmed.
It probably explodes when I kill it. If I'm honest. And this
My faith is
let's
strong.
find out. Let's honestly find out if it does, although... Oh, that's not optimum range, but you have enough movement there, Faraday, to back up for the Hellblasters. Let's find out. Please kill it. Okay, it did absolutely nothing. I'm fine with that.
I will not fail.
We can handle it.
I would like to engage the Exocrine, but this is kind of the immediate threat with the Warriors and Gargoyles. Sadly, that gambit did not really pay off. And I might still, if I'm so lucky, I might still get to hit that Exocrine. Since it was able to shoot at me from that position, I hopefully can do the same, even if it's not very accurate. 63, let's get a little closer. Come on. 73, that is good enough. We're at full health, so you know what's coming next.
Plasma coils fully overcharged.
Say goodnight. Quindar is gonna have a word with you in a moment. Oh my god. Forget what I said about Quindar saying hi to you. Quindar's not even required right now. Which makes me want to just go over and kill this Venom Syrup squad right at the moment.
With speed.
A land speed of all things is gonna kill this Exocrine. And I'm all for it. Now I gotta be mindful of the damage buff, and
There is only service to the Emperor.
these things are gonna hurt though, if I don't do the damage necessary. Doesn't look like there's anything too menacing. Is that true?
Fury will not die.
Okay, nothing there. And I haven't forgotten about the squads behind us, which we'll deal with soon. Hit them, soften them up with a splash. Geez, Quindar, at least save one of them for the Death Company, could you please? I want to make them more ridiculous. Sadly, not meant to be. Which means Quindar is going to have his way with them. Alright, we look safe here for now.
My vigilance is eternal.
We got all our flanks basically covered. Intercessors are no longer required to protect the flank. And I don't know what to do with Krogenax just yet. But I think it's really easy to see what's going to happen here in a moment. You don't need to really guess. What's the bigger priority though? 2 Hormigons and then a Termagon squad. And I'm very confident the Harpy is not going to bomb me, right? Since it just dropped its spore mines a moment ago. Actually, let's go here, because might as well start crippling the full squads. Actually, just in case these squads can't do anything about the one in back, or at least can't get the best shot, let's have these ones finish off the first 2. Battle line tactics, just in case.
The sons of Sanguinius.
That is not optimum range, so let's fix that. I don't... well... now it's optimum range. Oh no, it's not optimum range anyway, dang it. It's dead, that's all that matters though.
We fight and we die for the Imperium. For the
Now.
Emperor. Moving.
Alright, time for the 1-2 punch. This thing is dead.
We fight
A little bit of
and we
cover
die
though,
for
but
the Imperium.
it's dead regardless. There, so much for their flanking maneuvers. Now watch as I'm completely wrong about the Harpy not engaging us and bombs this entire squad. Don't know what to do with this death company besides find more victims to kill. Find more Xenos to purge. Faraday, advance forward. Actually, I think we have you on bomb duty. Although I don't think you're going to kill it this time. And I worry a little bit what might happen if you don't kill it. Another critical hit, please. Well, it wasn't even needed.
My blade for the Lord Emperor!
We are cleaning up really nicely though so far. But there's still a lot more to go. Oh god, there's 2 squads. I should take these hits well enough. I don't know what their optimum range is, but they're not likely to kill anything to add ridiculous damage to me, right? Although we need to be very careful about pushing up more, since we're likely going to start losing that Death Company, and Carleon's in a little bit of trouble here. I forgot to turn him around too, dang it. That was a slight oversight.
You will need more than that.
Okay, Carleon looks like he will survive though. I just wish I had thought to turn him around. Oh, more of them. Well, clearly they haven't learned their lesson yet. That Turbogon is easy enough to kill, but how do we prioritize here? I think we push up to help Carleon, and then maybe we fall back on the left flank. Since I don't really have a lot of support to deal with long-range fire, let alone if there's another exocrine up there. Okay, let them swarm, let them do whatever. They're not much of a threat. And they're just overwatching, interestingly enough. More gargoyles, they're going to shoot at Carleon, I'm pretty certain, but no swarm tactics.
You will need more than that.
Carleon is fine. He took a lot of damage. Oh god, these things can move. I just witnessed zombies rising.
Take me to the peak from which you jumped as a boy, Carleon. You watched the sky fall away. I need to share your vision.
You heard him. Clear the way to that pinnacle. He's been awake too damned long already.
Interesting. Now, do I know where the pinnacle is? Okay, just way up there. And I gotta remember, I do have my artillery strafing run. Although sadly, like with my strategy with avoiding the Harpies damage, I'm not really getting any beneficial targets. Unless I want to hit these 2 gargoyles. I don't have good alternatives.
Your orders.
I know what the Dreadnought's gonna do at least, but
Fire support.
let's see, that's cover. Probably because it said Dreadnought, dang it. Pretty much. And Taro, can you get over here to heal? Because sadly, Sister Verity's probably not going to be able to advance. Actually, she could back up and then...
The sanguinary priesthood serves
Nah, that
the
burns
will
all
of
his
the
movement, so
chapter.
never mind that thought. We'll have Verity just deal with these ones.
My faith is strong.
You should be able to take them out relatively well. What kind of splash damage? Only 2. Not really worth it.
Purge the unclean.
And you got some support to help you out anyway. And if you get an extra action point from this kill, that would be kind of nice, but I'm not expecting it. Oh, they were entirely wiped out? Now I don't know what to do with Sister Verity at this point. I can buff up. Well, that's momentum. I don't think that helps a lance. Affects all allies. I'm just wondering how... What do I do with her next? I'm not quite sure yet, if I'm honest. But... there's no suspense here. We know what we're going to do with this rabble. Just end their miserable lives.
We're the sons of Sanguinius.
Okay, can the Dev Company actually get over there? Even with the jump pack, it can't, sadly. I was hoping they could get in on this killing spree, but not meant to be.
Affirmative.
I guess you're staying here to protect the rear. And I'm just wondering who's best qualified to kill a single friggin' Gaunt. Because I don't really want to shoot at said single Gaunt, but I might have units to spare to kill it anyway. Like I said, there's no real suspense in this engagement. But more of them are going to keep coming, it seems like. Alright, that's the second wave dealt with. Advance forward. Be mindful of dang bombing again. Because who knows when that might happen again. And just keep pushing up. And I think it's safe to back up for now. I don't know what else is over there, and we have our destination to go to now.
Race through discipline.
I don't need to deal with the warriors yet.
We fight and we die.
If the intercessors can get some shots on them, all the better though. If they decide to chase after me.
Fixing.
No real point in repairing them in all honesty, but...
We'll have you back up in no time.
Oh yeah, and these cursed things are in the way too, aren't they? Alright. Actually, Quindar... Yeah, Quindar can at least maybe kill both of them off. And that would give my land speeder a little more use elsewhere. I'm hoping.
Need a scout?
Now, can you... a lot of cover on that Turvagon. And you can't even shoot the Gaunts. How the hell do the Gaunts have full cover there? Well, at least you got a shot on the Turvagon now, but... I'd rather you shoot the Harpies. You're a little more better equipped for that. And then we just have the Hellblasters. Ooh, 88%. Is that optimum range? That's optimum range. Oh yeah, we were gonna have Intaro heal too, weren't we? Just so I don't have him explode from the supercharge. I probably have better use with Intaro's healing, but I think, yeah, with his surge he could do a lot of damage next turn. And at least do a massive heal on Carleon if I'm next turn would be a good option. Supercharge and do what you did before, please. Ah, that was painful. Every single one hit though. And that leaves... Can you kill it? You can't kill it.
Anti-grav ready.
Which probably means I'm using my lance... Which sadly means I'm using my land speeders on that thing.
The road of righteousness is soaked in the blood of the unworthy.
Unless Sister Verity can shoot them? Nope. Nothing at all to shoot at.
Land speeder crew awaiting orders.
I really want to give Carleon some cover. Although with his Thunder Hammer he can easily wreck one of them off. And he can cripple... Yeah, I'm just going to use this strafe and run.
Targets acquired.
That hopefully will take out half their squads. It doesn't mean a lot at the moment, sadly. I can cripple him up really nicely, though. Probably the best I could do. And then Carleon's free to disengage.
Their death is our only option.
So take a swipe at them. Get rid of half their army. And then hope you survive the next turn. Which you should. You have second chance after all. And who else do we have? There's no way you can engage them.
For the Imperium!
I would love the exterminators to shoot the warriors, but
Support ready.
I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah, I should have probably put them a little further to the left. Now, time to kill this thing. Who else do I have to move? Lance Beater. Krogenak sadly cannot do much here.
On my way.
And Termagants aren't really a threat. Alright, we're killing this Tervagon, whether I want to or not. Although we haven't really been missing our important attacks. And I don't want this to be the first. If ideally. Okay, it could die. Good enough chance to kill it. Perfect. Probably the best I could ask for. Carleon's still in a little bit of danger, but all we got is really one warrior and a bunch of gargoyles to be awkward. And there's only 14 Tyranids left apparently. So no Hive Tyrant? Or is it still hiding somewhere? Or maybe this is another one of those multi-mission areas. If I had to guess.
Impedance acknowledged.
Alright, now that these warriors are engaged, I could probably jump the Death Company over, but with no vision that makes it tricky to do safely. Let me get a tally how many are left in that case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's an 8th one there at least. Which will engage me. Oh, Gene Stealers. Now I don't want to jump with the Death Company. Okay, never mind, they're spawning more. Never mind what I was saying. But we already know what to expect here. My battle line tactics now active. They're gonna die that much more quickly. Oh god. They implemented a brand new strategy. There is now 4 Gaunt squads. I might not actually be able to kill them all off. I might have to take 2 turns of actually shooting them. Carleon's safe still. In desperate need of healing, but he's safe. And I don't think the warriors have actually shot at Carleon. Which means he should be safe for now. Oh, and both the squads are there. Land Speeder and Faraday hopefully can kill him off, and we have his Intercessor squad to help with that too. More of them. Well, regardless, we're still advancing forward. Now, I don't think I could kill all these gargoyles without an extra squad to help out.
My faith is my shield.
But, let's see. Carleon, time for you to get your health back up quickly. And let's see, how does Empower work? It feels like this is the first time I actually did this. So it's still only 80 health. It's not all... Ooh, and I can heal again. It's probably worth doing in all honesty. Now... It's Hellblasters. This is the perfect opportunity for you. Probably not the best angle, but...
Battle line squad ready.
Let's see. Full cover, really? We're on a friggin' ledge. We are on elevation, right? Can someone explain to me how the hell they're able to not get shot? This is heresy on a whole new level. So I literally need to go here if I want to shoot them. That's fine by me, I'm just not in a good optimum range. Now it just begs the question, does Carleon jump in? Or I say Carleon just buffs here and then prepares for a jump next turn, maybe. And let's see, yeah, he could buff all their momentum. Quindar might as well join in on that.
Leave no room for doubt, brothers.
And actually, yeah, just buff their aim. Let's make it hurt. Let's make it hurt. 2 warrior squads, I will still take it.
For the Bloodblades. Victory for Skyfall.
Now, Quindar has 2 shots, so I might as well buff up his damage here. And just to build up your momentum a bit, I might as well repair the land speeder. Or actually, repair a dreadnought. I didn't think I could reach it this turn. And that should give you a nice boost to your momentum.
The Defensor Angelica stands.
There we go. Hellblaster's back up. Intercessors, you don't really have much of a choice. Can you actually shoot now? Wow. This is really unusual how this works, but... And that burnt all my movement too, so Quindar's not gonna get the shots he wants if only I had planned this out better. Because as it stands now, I don't think I can actually hit them, can I? Half cover? Okay. It's a compromise, I guess. Not much of one, but it's a compromise still. Now, I don't think you're gonna get to kill him. I guess no, I don't think I'm gonna kill either of these warrior squads. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Ah. It was close. I can at least kill this one squad and then we'll see what happens to the other warrior squad. No cover, perfect, that's what I want. Sadly, we're just gonna kill the one. But it weakened its power. You can cover. Ooh, we have more Hellblasters, but I think we already know their shots are probably gonna be very limited here. With what we learned. It's not possible to shoot any of them, which hopefully means I'm safe from getting shot at, right? In before they cause more heresy, though. More cheating strategies from the dang warriors. I kind of want to just charge this with the dreadnought to kill them off. Oh, to be honest, I haven't really done a lot of charging to know how it actually works. So maybe I should start playing for that a little. Let's see. Kill off one of these squads without a doubt. Which has the most health is the tricky part. Might as well kill the 5 squad. It should have more health. We have the land speeder to hopefully kill this one off. I'm really hoping. Good. And then Verity has 2 shots on this squad. Actually, 2 melee attacks is probably better, but I don't know what the hit chance is. And I'm curious how it charge. Well, I don't think I want to charge, honestly. Because that gives him a pistol reaction, doesn't it? This should work better in theory. Come on, one more time, Verity. Ooh, and you got an action point, I think, too. For once, her ability triggered.
I will not fail.
Let's see how helpful it is here. 30% extra damage, and One extra action point. Let's see it go to use. I don't think I actually want to charge with the Dreadnought yet, as tempted as I am to engage them. I really just want to kill one of these things. And I can mark them, and then there's warriors to worry about. And Gene Stealers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I just mark it and go here to spare me from the Gene Stealers if I... Oh wait, I'm gonna shoot, so I can't do that.
By your command.
Sadly, not able to do the damage I want.
Speed a crew awaiting orders.
Reinforcements are ready to kill more Gaunts. Or the rear guard anyway. And we have frontline tactics to make that easy. And sadly, you can only kill a single Gaunt from what we learned. So this is a terrible target for you. Sadly, they're all very terrible when there's 2 of them remaining. Makes it really tricky to give you an actual kill, or to clean up. Alright, let's start advancing forward. This should clean up this squad. And then hopefully you can clean up the rest. How many do I have left? Just one more squad to at least shoot this one back. At the very least, the dev company can at least mark this one if it kills them, right? I'm hoping at least. Yeah, you could just get on their flank and mark both of them.
We fight and we die.
Although you're probably just gonna die is what that means. With all the reinforcements spawning here. It's not exactly what I want. %. This is probably going to give you cover though. No, it's not. Alright, light them up. I may have very well just condemned this Death Company Marine to death if they're going to keep spawning units on my back line. We'll see what happens. We're now back down to 12. But they're likely going to spawn more of them. It's not going to be much of a surprise. Warriors, take your shot. And Quindar hopefully could just, let's see, surge on forward in this next turn. Because they're going to be in my nice line of fire to kill them off. It's going to work out really well. They are going to melee me, but... Are they against swarm tactics? Yeah, they are against swarm tactics, sadly. So that had to hit really hard. I'm just thankful they didn't group up too much. I imagine 2 more stacks of that. That was painful. They were marked though, right? Interestingly, they're not marked. Yes, die please. Aww. So he might just die to the fallback attack if I'm unlucky enough. Since he's sadly not getting a hit at all. He's still alive somehow. But we're still waiting for the reinforcements that are probably inevitably going to show up. Come on, show yourself. So I better start counting just in case there aren't any more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in the back. And then there's 2 more unaccounted for somewhere. No reinforcements. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1 more hidden. Where could they be hiding, I wonder? And Krogenax, you can join in on this fest. kill us. Well, Carleon kind of is better. Wait, I can actually charge Antaro? I don't think I want to do that, honestly. If I'm serious. 2 of them dead. Keep that going. I don't think it's possible for you to surge. You could. I think it was 36 momentum when he healed the Dreadnought, and the Dreadnought does need healing.
We'll have you back up in no time.
Nah, sadly not.
Need a scout?
Now Antaro is in desperate need of healing.
The blood of
And
Sanguinius flows in my veins.
I think this is enough to get Carleon his surge. Yeah, it's going to be 60 momentum. Time to go crazy, right?
Sanguinius watches over us.
Now let's see, Quindar. I don't think it's possible to do the same with you because Sister Verity is way too
Who
far.
tests my conviction?
Unless she were to somehow get down here, but that's waste, or buff you down here, but that's wasted movement. Sister Verity's got a front row seat to all the mayhem and destruction. All the death and genocide or genocide here. Let's get her shooting, because really, the one Gaunt Squad is probably the only option she has. Can she get that buff again?
I am the instrument of his divine
Yes, she
will.
can. Good. Kill this Gaunt Squad. That is one dead Gaunt Squad at the very least. Let's see how many of them we can actually kill in this upcoming turn.
We're the sons of Sanguinius.
Sadly, I don't think they're going to get much of a shot with what we learned about elevation and them getting covered, dang it, for no goddamn reason. Which thankfully is not apparent here, but I'm going to have to
Not
move.
even death will stop me.
Sadly, can't move my Dreadnought to get a clear shot. So let's take the better shot we can. Alright, so Landspear should be able to clean up there. I'm really hoping. And we know there's only one more unhitten somewhere, so the Death Company should be safe charging in there. It's just a question of what they charge in there with. Let's see. Actually, let me start counting. Do I have vision of something else here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, still one more unaccounted for. And Carleon, I think you just kill. Ooh. I could do a strafing run on 3 of these. What's the best target, though? Probably these 3, because the gargoyles are weak. And Carleon can kill the Gene Steel squad alright by itself. That is some good damage there. But we still got more up our sleeve.
Their death is our own.
Sadly, I'm not going to kill the entire Gene Steel squad. What does Empower even charge up? It's not really worth it in all honesty, because... that burns my action point, right? Ooh, that gives the target an extra action point. That's kind of nice. No, I don't want to charge. Okay, I was a little bit worried I couldn't deactivate that. Because I think I'm just going to go with Sword Sanguinius.
I am his sword.
And just kill
Fury of Sanguinius
4 of
flows
these
through me.
Gene Stealers right now. I'm hoping it works as I'm thinking. Good enough. I am not blocking Quindar's own path. How do we best kill? Because I want to get on these warriors, but there's still a lot in the way. And Taro, you probably need to heal yourself. I think that's safe to do right now.
I go where I am needed.
And Hellblasters again.
My blade,
You are targeting
Lord Emperor!
the warriors. We just gotta clear a friggin' path. I guess a good way to start is to see where my Death Company can actually go. But I have intercessors as well. Ooh, I have 2 hell blasters. I'm really worried about going here though, because I don't think I'm gonna get a good shot on anything, am I? No, there's cover no matter where I go. Part of it probably because of Carleon. Nope, never mind. Yeah. I could try shooting it, it's not really worth it. I think the best use of Def Company is to maybe... I was gonna say maybe kill off these 3 Gene Stealers, but there's not enough damage potential there. That's more of a job for the Intercessors. And if they're still alive, then I can have... dang it, 1 point of cover. Not quite optimum range, so we're backing up 1 more. Ooh. Now they have 2 points of cover, which honestly made it worse, sadly. And they're still friggin' alive. Which probably means that Def Company's not likely to kill them unless I get 2 of them to attack the bottom one. And this angle would allow for it, if I'm lucky. Alright, they're dead. Already buffed up some? How much? 2 more stacks, good. Although we still have to deal with that dang lone warrior up top, don't we? Actually, is it a good idea to have the warrior charge in there? Or my regular dreadnought? Because I don't think anyone else is going to be able to get their hands on it. Okay, we found where the last squad is. Huh? So much for that. And this should hopefully kill 2 of them. It almost killed all 3 of them. Wow, I didn't realize that had 2 splash. And you're going to retaliate. Oh, it is actually 2 splash. Just a shame we couldn't kill it. Alright, Quindar. I think you're the only one able to shoot this thing effectively. And you could just... quickening forward. I think is what I'm going to do. And then mark them. And prime them for death. I just don't know what else I could shoot at. Since none of them are really good odds.
Target acquired.
My Hellblasters were too good at their job that they killed all the big targets they were supposed to kill. And as a result, they have nothing left to actually fight. Unfortunately. Alright, kill the Gene Stealer. Massive overkill, especially since every single one had to hit. And apparently there was a Land Speeder I didn't know existed. Silly me. Full cover. Light cover, but I got a little too close for good measure. And unfortunately dodged those shots really well. And actually, oh yeah, we forgot about these guys down below that are pretty much dead. Just shoot it and forget about it. It's that simple. And then we'll have... well, let's actually see how our friggin' charge works.
But my fury is greater.
Although I don't think it does that much different, right? I honestly need to look and see what its charge actually does. Because it's probably something that could be useful if I plan for it properly. Oh, you actually have your surge available too. Or you're at max momentum anyway. And actually, in case of more spawning, let's just aim back here. Advance, advance. And get ready for more purging. There's only 5 left. We should be done in next turn, almost. We just need to get Quintar up to the peak like he wants. Before he goes crazy, at least. I worry Quindar's actually going to jump off the ledge. That's what I really worry about. Before he gets consumed by the Black Rage. Alright, Dreadnought's still alive. Would have liked the splash damage there to completely wipe out that squad. And sadly, they did not mark them, sadly. Probably because I didn't have you at a good angle. We're all good here. I don't know if the jump packs expires in one turn, huh? Oh, so I just used it this turn, so I won't have it available to jump the Phantom Thrope, sadly. Don't mind the gargoyles, they're just willingly flying into their demise. Alright, these guys are supercharged. I would love to have them go after the Phantom Thropes. But they also use their jump pack. And as a result, that's not really going to happen.
I am the sword of Sanguinius.
Carlon could go up there and just hammer him. You would do enough damage to actually... it wouldn't be a guaranteed kill, sadly. Not unless I had some way to buff his damage. I could shoot them and soften them up at least. That's the only thing I could think of before committing to this engagement. I went outside of optimal range, though. Sadly shooting the wrong Phantom Thrope.
Hellblasters awaiting target.
Now, is there a way we can hit these things without friggin' cover? I don't care how bad a shot is, I just want to ignore cover. Thank you. Probably the best I could ask for, so get at least 2 hits, maybe. Preferably on the front one. That was anything but the front one.
When the day's darkest, we prevail through control.
Now, it's easy enough to kill these gargoyles. I wonder if I can actually kill them with just this one squad, though. I think Intaro just gave him cover. Not good enough. Patch them up. Hellblasters. Proceed to commit with overkill.
Tech Marine standing by.
Although it doesn't look like you're getting a good shot anyway.
We're the sons of Sanguinius.
Please don't tell me Krogenex is giving him cover right now. Nope, they were good.
Who tests my conviction?
Alright. Actually, land speed is perfect for killing off the warrior. I'm hoping anyway. Nah, it's only 9 health, it should die, right? Even with a 59%. Alright, slay him. Kill 5 of them for me. Good. Now, Sister Verity, can you kill him? Hell, they don't even have cover. Perfect. Well, she's at least the closest hero unit I got to a sniper at this point. And she's on a roll with that buff. Good God. 3rd time in a row that it just happened to her. Now, Quindar, can you get a couple shots in?
Sanguinius watches over us.
Soften him up for Carlon, please. That's at least a guaranteed kill there. And I will take it.
Vigilance is eternal.
And you are the very last one.
I was born.
I wonder if the mission will immediately end or not, once this Phantom Thrope's dead. Or will I actually fail the mission because I was too good at killing the Tyranids?
There is static reaching out. We must go. The cities of the dead. Within the aberration. The core.
Carleon, report.
We are at Angel's Leap. Brother Quindaris. He says we are close. We will find the synaptic core within the Ghostlands.
Carleon, you need to finish this now. Lord Gilliman is moments away from sending Kate Sicarius to complete the job for you. Lord Dante's honor is the currency we spend for every hour the Tyranid network remains. May Sanguinius prove my trust in you was not misplaced. Find the synaptic leader, Carlion. You kill it, or you die by its hands. Don't come back to Marl until one of those is true.
Ooh, harsh. Although, I really would have liked to have done that bonus mission. I don't know what it would have done for Quindar, because he's still going crazy at the moment. I didn't consider that was like a bonus mission. Oh, interesting. So we just completely finished that mission, did we? I figured there was more here. And Quindar says we're close, yet we're still going across the other side of the moon, basically. Oh well, I don't really need bonus HQ points. It's just a shame. I did not think that was a bonus mission. I thought it was like the main objective there, if I was honest. Oh well. We missed out on a little bit of dialogue, and we still have 11 HQ points. I just don't know what to spend them on. Outside, I've gained a buff for our... Dang it. I forgot what they're called for a moment. The Deaf Company. I don't know how I managed to forget about that, but I am going to unlock their full potential.
There is only service to the Emperor.
And that should do nicely there. We might be getting very close to the end of the campaign here. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I will see you next time.